Well, good morning, everybody. 10 o'clock, Monday morning. Welcome back to another week. Thanks for persevering with us through last week. Coming back for a full week after a 10-day break is a bit challenging, especially for some of our younger kiddos. But now we're back into week 2 of 2021, and things are looking pretty good. So just a couple of announcemements on the calendar here coming up. January 18th, which is next Monday, 1 week from today. No school for the kids that day. That is a teacher work day. We have some professional development planned to just always trying to help our teachers become better at what they do. So next Monday, no school. January 28th, if my counting is correct, that's the 100th day of school. And we like to celebrate the 100th day of school by dressing up as if we were 100 years old. So think about what we might look like when we're 100, or what we think somebody who's 100 years old might look like. Or the third option is to dress like it was 100 years ago, 1920. So, or well, 1921, I suppose. So that's the 28th. It's just a fun day to celebrate that 100th day of school. And then February 5th, another fun thing we have going on is that's Jersey/Hat Day. We do that for the Billings School District's Backpack Food Program, which is hosted by the Education Foundation. So what we'll be doing is we'll invite everybody to wear their favorite team shirt or favorite team jersey just to show support to that program. And then anybody who wants to wear their favorite team hat can donate $1 or more to the Backpack Food Program, and they're allowed to wear their hat all day, which is a pretty big deal since we don't let the kids wear their hats in the building. So that's coming up on the 5th of February, and then stretching out into the calendar a little ways, but February 15th, no school that day. That is a vacation day. So that's how the calendar looks for about the next month. Just a reminder about our Box Tops program. So I think everybody's familiar with the Box Tops that come on General Mills products. They have changed that program from, it used to be the cut out or the clip and send them into school. They no longer do those ones. You may find some of those still out there, but they have mostly transitioned to an all digital platform. So the easiest way to help us there is by downloading their Box Tops mobile app to your smartphone. And then when you do your grocery shopping and you buy some of those General Mills products, you just scan your receipt right to that app. And when you set that up, you'll put in Broadwater as your school. So then they automatically send that money right to our Box Tops account. And then they send us a check about twice a year. So just wanted to just remind everybody that Box Tops are still out there, and we're still part of that program. And that does help us fund some extra needs for students and teachers as well. So we appreciate all the support there. This week, our manner of the week here at school is push in your chair when you leave your seat. So in my announcements to the students this morning, I talked a little bit about that. So if you could help them practice that at home as well, just remind them, you know, when they get up from the dinner table to push in their chair, and or any other opportunities there are at home to help them know why that's important. All right, last week I shared some new information on some of our COVID protocols with you, especially pertaining to when students are sick or claim they are sick and we have to send them home. So we still send kids home for any single symptom that they report or that we observe. And the expectation is that they are symptom-free for 24 hours before they can return to school. That has not changed. What has changed is through the work that our school nurses have been doing in meeting with some other local health officials and experts, they have determined some, I guess I would refer to them as primary and secondary COVID symptoms. So I talked about that a little bit last week, but we have 2 different categories of symptoms now. So if a symptom falls into what we're calling our any one symptom category, then kiddos are sent home and they cannot return unless they have negative COVID results, or they have to wait out 10 days. So the symptoms that fall into that category are a cough, shortness of breath, or any loss of taste or smell. So if they have any one of those single symptoms, they may not return without that negative test result, or they have to be out for 10 days before they return. Okay, the other category is any two symptoms. So any two symptoms combined will also result in they have to be out unless they, until you produce a negative test result or wait out 10 days. So those symptoms include a temperature of 100.4 or greater, chills, muscle or body aches, headaches, sore throat, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, fatigue, congestion, or runny nose. So if they have a combination of any two of those, then they will have to be out for 10 days. Now, if they only have one of those and we send them home, for example, let's say just a sore throat, so we'll send them home. They're expected to be out 24 hours past when that sore throat has subsided, but then they can return after those 24 hours. However, if they have a sore throat and a headache, then we're going to be asking for either a negative test result or waiting the 10 days. So hopefully I cleared some of that up. I know that was pretty confusing last week. And I will attach that to my email again today. That'll go out to all parents. That way you don't have to go digging for last week's email. Now, I don't think this will be permanent, but we'll definitely be going by these symptoms for a little while. Today is January 11th, so we're almost to the 14-day mark past the New Year. So some of the concerns coming back in the new year were all the gatherings that might take place over winter break during Christmas and New Year's and the other holidays in there. So we're almost at that 14-day mark. So every day I feel more and more confident that we're just going to be able to keep going as normal and continue school as we have been for the past several months. So let's see here. Other announcement that I just want parents to be aware of is starting next week, the district's going to be turning on what's called restrictive mode on YouTube, just to add another layer of protection for our students so they're not getting things as they're doing some work on YouTube. Sometimes, you know, we use that for research purposes or other things like what we're doing right now. So hopefully that just helps not letting kids see anything they shouldn't be seeing. So I'm hoping that it won't restrict my videos, but if it does, we'll deal with that when it happens. So just want everybody to be aware of that, since that is a tool that we utilize. And that's about it for today. So as always, if you have any questions, you can email them to me or give me a call, and I'll try to answer those the best I can. So have a great week. Looks like the weather's going to be pretty favorable to us this week again. So looking forward to that. And thanks for watching.